are, you join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, and the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We stand for the national anthem of France. A mouth-watering game, this, between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Griezmann with a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Barkley. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Barkley. Ball's gone out of play. This is gone, that's a foul. One in, and that's been levered clear. It has gone through. It's Kane! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Get a throw in. Rice. Conte. Mbappe. Matuidi. Conte. Matuidi, Mbappe, and here's Griezmann. Griezmann with a definite foul there. Titi. Griezmann. Pavard. Griezmann. Gets wrestled off the ball. Sterling. He's played him through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jordan Henderson. Gomez. Barkley. Forward it goes. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Barkley. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. No question, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Titi battling for the right to play in the early stages. Hernandez desperately wants to get on the end of this. Sancho is making a foray down the right. Alexander-Arnold, back to the keeper and go again. Across the field it goes. Chilwell. Right through the middle. And it's Chilwell. Looks to drop one in. Repelled by the keeper. Hernandez. France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Sancho. Now it's Kane. Varane gets it back. Matuidi. Giroud. Lobs it in gently. Maguire knocks it away. Conte. And he's there to hoof it away. Varane gets it back. Tries to switch the play. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
And here's Griezmann. Griezmann! Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Kane, looking to force a chance!
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Mbappe. Varane plays it over to the other flank. Gomez with the crossfield ball. Mbappe. Mbappe, played out to the right. Now it's Griezmann, plays it back. Got a shuttle, it's hit the crossbar. Barkley. Maguire. Barkley. Gomez. Hoists it forward. Back to the keeper and try something new. Pogba. Pavard. Sterling. And Sterling! Managed to get it away. Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And it's Barkley. Now short, Kane! Done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And it's Chilwell. And here's Sterling. Chilwell crosses it once more. Sterling battles to win it back. Henderson. Rice. And here's Henderson. Barkley. Rice. Barkley. And here's Sterling. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
England break the deadlock.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Hernandez not easily shrugged off the ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rice goes looking. Chilwell. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane. Tries lifting it over. Goes for goal! And the ball's come out. Jordan Henderson. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's Sterling. Giroud. Just brushed off the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Rice. Over to the left. Look at the defender bombing forward. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared away. Now it's Kante. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Giroud. Pavard. Nicely measured pass. Barkley. Maguire. Gomez plays it forward. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Rice. Puts in a cross. Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Hernandez. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Matuidi. And it's played forward. Conte. Matuidi plays it out to the wing. Maguire. Alexander-Arnold. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Chilwell, who's on a run down the left wing. Mbappe did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gomez drives it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe gets into the right position to intercept. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Titi. Titi plays it forward. And it's Giroud. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. And that has been cleared. Sancho. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Conte. Giroud. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. They've got it back as soon as they gain away. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Deflected behind for a corner kick. In for the follow-up. And he's there to clear it. Oh, sweet feet. Deep cross. And out it comes again. Pinged forward. All the way back, and they start again. Pavard. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And Titi tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Giroud. Matuidi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, throw in. Barkley. Maguire. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Sancho. Here it comes. Receives it from behind. There's a pop! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're properly into the second 45 minutes.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it! In he goes again! There's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's found his man. Titi gets it away. Gets into some space. Shot a goal! No, not this time.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Hernandez. Sterling gets it back. Barkley. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Maguire. Gomez. Gomez goes looking. Struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Varane switches it towards the other side. Titi, Matuidi, Pogba, Pavard. Beautifully done. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Maguire. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Ball through needs to be good here. We can get that clear. Sancho looking to get on the end of this. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Conte. Pavard. Pogba spreads it towards the left. And here's Matuidi. Conte. Matuidi. And here's Giroud. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. Pogba needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Now it's Sterling. Sterling plays it out to the wing. And it's Chilwell. Mbappe battles to win it back. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. Looking for space out wide. And that has been cleared. Pogba. Varane moves it over to the other flank.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
And here's Griezmann. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here. So now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Griezmann! Henderson gets good distance on it. Pavard. Pogba. Has got rid of that. Sterling has created one goal already. Good ball. Now it's Kane. He's has a pop!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Rafael Varane looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe, and here's Griezmann, out to the right. And it's Pogba. Finds himself eased off the ball. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Pogba quickly realised that he was headed down a dead end. Maybe he was waiting to be fouled.
Played down the flank. Into the box. Matuidi. And once more they can't get through. Sancho. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Varane tries to switch the play. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And Titi. Rafael Varane. Varane drives it forward. Giroud gets it out to the wing. Mbappe. Matuidi. Out to the left it goes. Kante drives it forward. Gets up to head it! He's pulled off a fine save!
Giroud sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. And it's Giroud. Matuidi. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Barkley. Rice. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Mbappe. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Gomez plays it forward. And it's played forward. Matuidi. Plays it out to the flank. Pavard delivers across. And that's been... Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And back to the keeper. Lloris chooses to deal with it himself. Maguire. Pavard. Mbappe. Hernandez. Nicely controlled. Out for a throw. Mbappe loses his balance and loses the ball. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Maguire goes looking. Barkley. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Sterling. Sterling clings it out wide. Away from immediate danger. Matuidi. Conte. Hernandez. Across the field it goes. Pavard. Pavard hits that long. Griezmann. And it's hoisted clear. And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Chilwell. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Now, can he capitalise? Matuidi. And this is... It's Matuidi! A perfect move and a perfect ending. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Alexander-Arnold. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Barkley. Jordan Henderson comes under pressure and it's come loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Varane with the crossfield ball. Conte. And it's Giroud. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Shoots! So close to drawing level.
Griezmann is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Just 5 minutes left. Maguire. Pavard goes looking. Barkley. Alexander-Arnold. Sancho. And here's Kane. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Conte. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Giroud. Conte. Hernandez.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Alexander-Arnold. Gomez. Barkley. Maguire plays it forward. Gomez. Gomez drives it forward. Titi. Pavard. Mbappe. Matuidi. Mbappe. Conte. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Griezmann. Henderson gets it back. And now the breakaway. Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it forward. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Looks to clip it forward. Matuidi. He's had a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's not going far. Jordan Henderson. That is that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction. Tiny margins, but they just lost it. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, obviously...
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson.
He's given away a free kick. He has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pogba gets it away. Just brushed off the ball there. Titi. Pogba. Matuidi. Rafael Varane. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Giroud, looks to thread it through. He's going after it. Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe! Gomez is there to heave it away. And it's Pogba. And here's Giroud. It's Giroud!
Attempt, the wrong outcome. Giroud certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Barkley. Chilwell. Maguire. Barkley. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And here's Kane. Kane. Oh, real chance! Conte. Across the field it goes. Pavard. Pavard plotting from out on the right-hand side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Alexander-Arnold plays it over to the other flank. Barkley. Now it's Sterling, and it's Chilwell. Keeps everyone guessing. Barkley. And here's Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Griezmann. Rafael Varane. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Barkley. Sterling. Chilwell.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Jordan Henderson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Matuidi. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Barkley. Barkley drives it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pogba plays it out to the flank. Gorgeous control there. Pavard pumps it into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Jordan Henderson. Chilwell. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Maguire tries to switch the play. Jordan Henderson. Neither side yet able to find the net. Sterling. And here's Kane. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Pavard with the crossfield ball. Matuidi. Pavard. Turns and goes back. Sancho. Now the counter. Now it's Kane. Hoists it forward. Pogba. Titi. And it's Kane. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane. And the finish! Oh, that was close. That was close. Pogba. Mbappe. Henderson with a good steal, well played. Maguire. And here's Sterling. This is promising. He could be in here. TT very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Across the field it goes. Sterling. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Either side really getting hold of the ball. No foul, says the referee. Lobs it in gently. Here it comes. It's out for a goal kick. Pavard plays it forward. And it's Matuidi. Hernandez. Conte. Pogba. Looking to get within range. It's a goal kick. Barkley. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Ball's gone out of play. Titi. Sterling. Forward it goes. Pogba. Conte. Varane plays it over to the other flank. Gomez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Alexander-Arnold. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Conte. Pogba. Giroud. And here's Griezmann. Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. Back in once more. Massive leap! Goal! France! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Sterling. And here's Kane. Kane! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Pogba. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Pogba goes looking. Matuidi. And it's Griezmann. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's played forward. Kane. No question, that's a foul. Oh, it's hit the post! Sterling with a predatory goal.
Players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Played into space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Matuidi. Oh, that's nice. Hernandez delivers across. And through to the goalkeeper. Sancho. And here's Sterling. Sterling proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. He's got options in the ball. Up to meet it! Goal! England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
England take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafael Varane. Varane switches it towards the other side. Ball's out on the left now. Hoists it forward. And it's Chilwell. So who's he picking out? Jordan Henderson delivers across. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Giroud. Gomez. Barkley. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Pogba gets it back. Pavard. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Pogba. Giroud tries lifting it over. Griezmann. Matuidi. Mbappe. It's a loose ball. Sancho. Sancho drives it forward. Sterling. He's gone for it! He's fouled him there. And that certainly wasn't one of his best. And it's Henderson. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Varane attempts a clearance. That is terrific skill. Henderson. It's Barkley! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Barkley sparked a tremendous stop there.
He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Kane. Sterling. Now it's Kane. Rafael Varane. Pogba. Pavard tries to switch the play. Hernandez. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rice. That's put paid to a promising move. Titi. Pogba. Matuidi. Pavard. He's set up 1 goal so far. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Giroud. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Good idea, just poorly executed. Titi. Pogba. Conte. Pogba goes looking. Play for a throw. That's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Titi battles to win it back. Mbappe. Pavard. Pogba. Pavard. That's a decent ball. Griezmann. Pavard goes for the cross. That's not going to find its target. And it's Pogba. He's had a shot! It's broken loose! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. Maguire. Chilwell. And here's Sterling. Barkley. Rice. And here's Kane. Henderson. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Barkley spreads it towards the left. And here's Sterling. And here's Kane. Plays it back. Going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Jordan Henderson quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Pavard can get it clear. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lloris comes out and deals with it. Pavard. Looks to dink one in. Maguire. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Gomez sends it forward. And Titi. Forward it goes. And it's Griezmann. Sancho. Kane. Finds himself eased off the ball. Pogba. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pogba. Titi plays it forward. Hernandez goes on an adventurous run. And here's Matuidi. Out to the left it goes. A really good feat. A chance to play it in. Mbappe. He's had a go!
Well, it's good stuff. this is better.
And there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Up towards the front line. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mbappe. Pavard. Griezmann. And it's Matuidi. Matuidi! And another time! It's in! France are back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
It's Griezmann! It is a corner. Kane displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Mbappe! Clears it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. Sancho. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Hernandez. Giroud is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Pogba. Mbappe. Pogba. Whipped in. Tries a shot! Fair effort. He reacted well.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Maguire. Chilwell. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Gomez. Gomez goes looking. Sancho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Sancho really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Keeper sends it forward. Oh, terrible pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sancho. And it's Chilwell. Sterling. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Kane! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's played forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Hernandez. And here's Griezmann. Crossed in. Cleared without complication. Barkley. Gomez drives it forward. Throw it. Giroud. Conte. And here's Kante. Griezmann! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Maguire plays it forward. Hoists it forward. Alexander-Arnold. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Defending of the desperate variety. Has a hit! Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Kane, shot at goal! And the ball's come out! England will try it again now.
England showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Sterling. And here's Kane. Sterling. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been taken straight back. Rice. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He is going into that little black book. Jordan Henderson. Sancho wants to play it back. Rice. Henderson. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
France are in search of their winner.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Deftly done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane goes up and over.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gomez. Forward it goes. He's through the middle.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Could be a chance here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hernandez. Matuidi. It really is now or never. They need a goal. How goes for goal? And he's there to hoof it away. Good clearance and very necessary. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Conte. It's on has a pop! Cleared away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Jordan Henderson. And it's Sterling. Sterling has been caught there, it's a foul. Rice goes long. We will be back for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Maguire. England have it back and they can go again. And here's Kane.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Griezmann. Pogba. Giroud. It's Giroud! And here's Matuidi.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And the counter is on. Rice, has he picked him out? Barkley has it out wide and in space.
Sancho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Conte. Matuidi. Hernandez. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Pogba. Just brushed off the ball there. Breaks on here. And it's Sterling. Rice. And here's Sterling. Has a goal! Barkley. Giroud, 2 goals to his name already. Hoists it forward. He's picked him out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sterling. This could spell... It's one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Barkley. Matuidi. Giroud plays it out to the wing. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, it's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Jordan Henderson. Henderson plays it forward. And it's Kane. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And here's Sterling. Oh, great Kane! That's a real chance missed. Gomez. Now it's Giroud. Now it's Giroud. And the weighted pass. Now it's big chance! No, he couldn't find the finish. Barkley, and it's played forward. Jordan Henderson, out to the right. Henderson. Giroud. And it's Griezmann. He's through the middle. It's a good shoots! Somehow he managed to miss it. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Gomez. Maguire tries to get it forward quickly. Barkley. Chilwell. Maguire. Barkley. Maguire drives it forward. Mbappe. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Hernandez. Titi, Rafael Varane, across the field it goes. Jordan Henderson, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson, Sancho gets it out to the wing, up for the header! Should have put that away. Hernandez. Conte, Matuidi, Hernandez looking up to see who wants it. Matuidi looking to get on the end of this. And it's Conte.
Griezmann really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Pavard, Pogba, Rafael Varane, Varane with the crossfield ball. Driving on, a real charge here. Time to deliver. Hernandez gets it into the middle. Sancho plays it forward. Now it's Sterling. Now it's Henderson. Henderson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Giroud. Matuidi played into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Barkley goes looking. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left. Chilwell clips one through. Shapes to shoot. And that's off target.
Alexander-Arnold put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Varane plays it forward. And it's Sterling. Barkley. It's come loose. Now it's Giroud. Played out to the right. Pavard tries to stroke it through. Griezmann. Oh, good interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Throw in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe. Pavard. And here's Griezmann. Matuidi. Pogba. Out to the left it goes. That looks a good ball. Danny Rose tries to clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a look and place it in. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Nicely controlled.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe receives a free kick for that. And here's Sterling. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pogba. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your reflections? So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Chip through. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Barkley. Had a shot! Titi gets rid without sophistication. Jordan Henderson, and here's Sterling. Titi with a fine tackle. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Giroud. Out to the left it goes. Done very well to intervene. Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell. And here's Sterling. And it's Chilwell. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Barkley floats one over. Mbappe. Kane. Kane! Oh, that is very close.
Kane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Titi. Conte. Pogba. Matuidi. Mbappe. Time to deliver, and he's going long. Gomez gives chase. Pogba. Real chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Hernandez battles to win it, and a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Jordan Henderson. Gomez tries to switch the play. Mbappe. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. And back to base. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Sancho.
England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy.
This is gone, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for goal! This could fall anywhere! And it's Barkley. He's gone for goal! That's enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Pogba. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
But Tweedy tries to get it forward quickly. Pickford sends that a long way. Conte. And here's Griezmann.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Rice can hoist it clear. Kane breaks on here. Rice. Sancho. And he has been fouled there. Sterling. Rice. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Alexander-Arnold. Rice hoists it forward. And here's Henderson. Rice. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Jordan Henderson. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Henderson. Sterling pings it out wide. Oh, that's neat. And here's Kane. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Maguire does well to read it and intercepts. Chilwell goes back to base. Gomez. Well, that's where he wants it. Hernandez did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Chilwell. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane. It's Kane!
Kane usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Now it's Griezmann. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Barkley. Chilwell. Out to the right. Rice goes looking. Can he deliver? Pumps it into the area. Has a goal! Mbappe. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Conte. Titi. Matuidi. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
France take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Gomez. Rafael Varane. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Gets wrestled off the ball. Barkley. Sterling. Chilwell. Chilwell drives forward with purpose. Oh, really good feet from him. Sterling is fouled.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that has been cleared. What a throw in. Now it's Henderson. Massive lead! Pavard gets good distance on it. And it's Barkley. Now short, he's had a go!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
There to clear it. Jordan Henderson keeps everyone guessing. In by Jordan Henderson. Tries to get it clear. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Gomez. Giroud. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Matuidi. Mbappe. And here's Giroud. Clears it out of harm's way. And that's a throw. Fired it. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Barkley. Maguire plays it over to the other flank. He spotted the run and played it through. It's Giroud! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind her are being made like that.
Barkley. Chilwell. Forward it goes. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Rafael Varane. It's being played forward. Gets the better of his... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He goes long. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's... Oh, shooting chance!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Dinks one in. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Barkley. Across the field it goes. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Giroud. Griezmann! Oh, that's a fine save!
Griezmann simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Crossfield, changing the point of attack. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Griezmann, it's Griezmann! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
France take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Great run on the overlap here. Kante demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Gomez with the crossfield ball. And it's Matuidi. And here's Giroud. It's Giroud! Oh, the ball's come loose. And he comes up trumps again. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Sancho. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kane. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Managed to get it away. It's a loose ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Conte, Matuidi, Titi. Titi plays it forward. Sancho, Alexander-Arnold. Chooses to shoot! Lloris trying to... And they've been caught out here. Sterling. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Sancho gets away from his opponents. Kane with the delivery.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Conte. And Titi switches it towards the other side. Pogba plays it out to the wing, cuts it out. Jordan Henderson.
France really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
And here's Sterling. Goes for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Safety. And here's Sterling. England with another chance from a corner. Only partially clear. And it's Chilwell. Barkley goes for the cross. And that's sprayed out wide. And they have themselves another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Conte plays it over to the other flank. Pavard, Griezmann, Mbappe, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pavard with the crossfield ball. Hernandez tries lifting it over. Chance! Up for the header! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Griezmann certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
Maguire drives it forward. Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Rafael Varane tries to switch the play. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Griezmann. Griezmann! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Griezmann sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Kane absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Barkley. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pinged forward. And it's Giroud. Barkley. Sterling. Danger averted for now. England have it back and they can go again. Barkley. Chilwell. Barkley. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Henderson gets it out to the wing. And here's goes the goal! Rafael Varane. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Umtiti. Conte. Hernandez. Umtiti. Hernandez. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Pavard. Matuidi has it out wide and in space. There are a few waiting for it. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Maguire. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Jordan Henderson. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Has gone out. Maguire. Gomez. Maguire. All the way back and they start again. Rafael Varane. Across the field it goes. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Matuidi. Mbappe. Pavard. Griezmann. Plays it back. So who's he picking out? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
Gomez goes looking. Alexander-Arnold. It's broken loose. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Forward it goes. Maguire. Gomez. Gomez plays it forward. Rafael Varane. Pavard with the crossfield ball. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Griezmann. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe was not to be moved. Kane gets it back. Hoists it forward, over to the left. Griezmann gets it back. He's played him through. He's through. It's Griezmann! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Griezmann really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
England can make their change now with a break in play. France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Rice drives it forward, played out to the right. Sancho gets into a good position. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Titi, Pogba, Conte, Pogba, Titi, forward it goes. And here's Kane. A searching ball out wide. And it's Henderson. Sterling. Jordan Henderson. Mbappe. Pogba. Right through the middle. Now it's Griezmann. Cleared away. Maguire. Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. England keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Chilwell pushes to get on the end of it. Titi. Conte. And TT switches it towards the other side. Pogba, and it's played forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sterling. Oh, great ball! Finds himself eased off the ball. Great leap! And the follow-up! And in again! That's not going far. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, sweet feet. Played into the middle. Jordan Henderson. Sterling has a goal! Giroud tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Back into the middle. Can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Whipped in. Henderson. Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's great strength on the ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Kane. Now, can he capitalise? Rice. Kane opts to play it back. Sterling spreads it towards the left. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Jordan Henderson. Giroud. Hernandez. Now it's Griezmann. Hits one! Clearance and very necessary. England have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. Pavard. Rafael Varane. Plays it over to the other flank. Matuidi set up one goal so far. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Sterling. Rose. Sterling. Rose. Oxlade-Chamberlain goes looking. And it's Rose. Danny Rose, into the middle. Oxlade-Chamberlain! And time is up. France were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a game that was won by sound tactics. The hustling and harrying forced mistakes and created control. Job done.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'm going to go for the little wriggler, that is Raheem Sterling. His small frame and pace gives him a real advantage over bigger, slower defenders. And his turning sharpness is another very tricky part of his game. He's a handful.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Maguire. Barkley. Sterling. Now it's Kane. Rice. And shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Conte. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Rafael Varane tries to switch the play. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jordan Henderson. Pogba. Matuidi. Matuidi spreads it towards the left. Conte. And it's Matuidi. Good ball, it's found its target, and they've been caught out here. Chilwell. Maguire. Barkley. Across the field it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Gomez. Rice. And it's played forward. Hernandez gets into the right position to intercept. Matuidi. There's the through ball. Sancho absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe. Over to the left. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Barkley. Chilwell. Maguire. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it over to the other flank. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rafael Varane. Out to the right. Chilwell gets it away. And it's Pogba. Conte. Both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Pavard pumps it into the area. Gomez tries to clear. Pavard plays it back in. It's bounced out! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
England didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Gomez.
England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Varane goes looking. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Matuidi. And here's Giroud. France have it back and they can go again. Pavard. And here's Griezmann. France making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Sancho displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And Titi. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And here's Griezmann. Cut out in the nick of time. Gomez. Forward it goes. Matuidi. Mbappe. Pavard. Griezmann. Chilwell. Rice. Well positioned to make that interception. Titi. Kante plays it forward. Rice. Chilwell needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Pogba takes the long option, looks to play him in. But a minor communications breakdown. Chilwell. Maguire. Barkley. Maguire tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Maguire. Chilwell. Barkley. And it's Kane. And here's Sterling. He's in space and looking for options. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafael Varane. Pavard with the crossfield ball. Hernandez floats one over, looking for space out wide. Matuidi has a hit! Mbappe, not easily shrugged off the ball. Delivery from Mbappe.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Rice. Maguire. Barkley. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely bit of skill. Barkley. And that has put paid to that. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Sancho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hernandez. Matuidi. Mbappe, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Gomez. Rice. Barkley drives it forward. Pogba. Rafael Varane. Pavard switches it towards the other side. Matuidi. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Gomez with the clearance. Mbappe. Matuidi. Conte. Now it's Giroud. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Pavard. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Pogba. And here's Giroud. Danger averted for now. And that's a throw. Whipped in. Pickford gets it upfield. Sancho. It's Henderson. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. Griezmann. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Mbappe. France are in control here on the brink of half-time. Oh, that's nice. Pogba. He's tried one!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Hoists it forward. Gomez. Maguire. England going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Sterling. Chilwell. And here's Sterling. And it's Chilwell. There's the delivery. It's always going to be the keepers. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And it's Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell. Barkley. Chilwell. Rice. Barkley. Chilwell. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Rice. Jordan Henderson. This could spell. It's Jordan Henderson! Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Chilwell. Rice. And the weighted pass. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And here's Sterling.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Sterling. Lloris deals with it effortlessly. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here.
France really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Sterling. Chilwell. Oh, some tackle that. Goes down, but nothing given. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well, there's something you don't see every day. Matuidi. And it's Giroud. Hernandez. Matuidi. Pavard. Mbappe. Plays it out to the flank. Pogba. It has got through to him. Mbappe shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Barkley. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Henderson drives it forward. Chilwell. Rice. Barkley. Rice. Chilwell puts it into the middle. And he's there to hoof it away. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Pings it out wide. Into the middle. Up to meet it! Oh, she's needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And Titi. Conte. Across the field it goes. Griezmann. Oh, nice touch. Matuidi. Here's the delivery. It's a brilliant interception. Sancho. And help's available out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe plays it out to the wing. Lovely feet. Tries to get it clear. Sterling. Rice. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe. Pogba. Hernandez. He's looked long this time. Gomez knocks it away. And it's Matuidi. Pogba. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Varane tries to switch the play. Hernandez. It is quite a run he's making here. Matuidi. Mbappe. Conte. Kante making use of the space out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to...
Griezmann! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Matuidi. Pavard with a delicate ball. It's a corner. Griezmann goes short. And here's Griezmann. Time to deliver. And it's Matuidi. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Sterling. It'll be a throw-in. Conte. Varane plays it over to the other flank. And it's Giroud. He's got options out wide. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Sterling lobs it in gently. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Maguire, and it's Sterling.
England are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Giroud. Sterling. Played out to the right. Sancho has it out wide and in space. Going through. And that has been clubbed away. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Giroud. Dinks one in. And it's hoisted clear. Matuidi. Sancho. Pogba gets it back. Barkley. And it's played forward. And here's Sterling. And it's Chilwell. Barkley. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Strong punch. Henderson. Just brushed off the ball there. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Griezmann. Some good stubborn defending there. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Griezmann. Matuidi. Shoots! And he heaves it forward. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he just whacks it away. Kane. Hernandez does well there, alert. Mbappe. Pogba. And here's Giroud. And here's it's Griezmann! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco puts it, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Matuidi battles to win it back. Giroud. Chance to break. Mbappe. Titi. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Pogba tries lifting it over. Maguire gets good distance on it. And it's Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Kane tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez. Pogba. Pogba goes looking. Matuidi. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. There are a few waiting for it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rice is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Sterling. Sterling plays it forward. He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Jordan Henderson was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Gets up to head it! That could come back to haunt them.
I can't hide away from how important that was.
Varane tries to switch the play. Matuidi.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Barkley. France leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Barkley. Giroud.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Alexander-Arnold. Sancho. And here's Kane. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Chilwell. Here it comes. And that has been clear. Rice. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's cut loose.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Chilwell.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Look at the defender bombing forward. Mbappe gets rid without sophistication. Gomez. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Sancho. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Sterling! The outcome could so easily have been different.